Well, the new quarter kicks off today for investors after strong gains last quarter. What will drive stocks now? Earnings, Washington policy? Let's ask Gary B. Smith, Kadina Group President, Fox News contributor. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning.
So, of course, we have car sales, inflation gauge with the Fed. We're starting a new quarter. What are you watching? Are you watching some of these types of things or Washington?
You always have to keep your eye on earnings because that's what I think ultimately, my gosh, I hope after all these years the market boils down to. But, you know, these days I think it's a lot different from the days back when Wall Street Week was the only business show on TV. I'm not sure they ever talked about politics. Now you can't not talk about politics because what this administration, every other administration does in terms of health care, of tax reform, the Fed with rates, it all impacts what's going to happen with stock prices.
Gary, do you expect a sector rotation? The year's big winners, such as consumer discretionary and tech, do you expect money to come out of those sectors and go into energy and utilities?
I'm not sure about energy and utilities. You know, you just mentioned the oil prices kind of flat. I think the one area it might move into if the economy really starts to roar are financials. You know, financials had a great run, but the last quarter they were kind of lagging behind. If housing really starts booming and, you know, businesses start to need to take out loans for growth, then I think you're going to see companies like Bank of America and some of the other big money center banks start to pop. Those were the ones I would keep my eye on.
Yeah, and Goldman Sachs was a big lag recently. We have 6 IPOs. You had positive comments in Barron's over the weekend on Under Armour, Lowe's, Intel, ConocoPhillips. Anything else that you're going to be watching in this week ahead? Jobs report.
Well, certainly not. Well, this week, definitely the jobs numbers. When the earnings kick off, I think Alcoa is about April 10th or so. That kind of starts the season. Then after that, the biggies I'm looking at are UPS. I always want to see if people are shipping things. Amazon, of course, are people buying things? And Netflix, are people still being couch potatoes and migrating away from the networks? Those are our 3 key earnings for me.
All right. Gary B. Smith, Kadina Group President, Fox News contributor. Thank you so much for joining us.
You bet.